Sometimes it's so easy to think we need this, that, and the other, but when it comes to saving money, the trick is really trying to find joy in some of the simple things and satisfaction in some of the simple things. And so let me show you some of the things I do to pass my time that fulfill me and also save me a bunch of money. These are some of my secrets that I use to save money. So here I have my green pepper plant. I grew this from a seed from a pepper that I cut up and let the seeds dry. And so it is absolutely winter, dead outside, but here I am growing produce inside. And then here is my little celery plant. I'm so proud of him. Very, very cute. I took a stalk of celery, I cut off about the bottom 1.5 inches, and I put it into a little yogurt jar with some water in it, and I call this my petri dish. I set it in the windowsill, and I change the water every couple of days, and it just starts growing celery. And then when the bottom got a little bit slimy, I stuck it in dirt, and it's growing. So very excited to be growing our own celery this year inside during winter. We also have our solar bulbs here. I can leave the link in the description. We have 3 of these. We keep them in the window. We let them recharge, and then we use them in the kitchen at night when we're walking through the kitchen to go to the bathroom, because we have an old farmhouse and our bathroom is off of the back porch. We have to walk through the kitchen and around through the laundry room to get to the bathroom. We were keeping an over the sink light on all the time just to do that in the evenings. Now we just use these instead, and it saves us some electricity. This is what's left of my tomato crop. We picked all of our tomatoes after the first freeze, and I had a huge amount, and we're just down to these few that are left. And when they get pruny like this, I just cut them up, saute them, add a little basil, a little oregano, a little oil, some sugar, and we saute them and put them over noodles with Parmesan cheese, and it is absolutely delicious. But we've been eating these for months now, and this is all I have left. They were bright green when I picked them, and I just kept them in the window, and it took several weeks for them to turn red, but we've had fresh tomatoes, and here it is January from our garden. This is another thing super proud of. This was a 79-cent package. Again, did the same thing as I did with the celery. I put it in a little glass dish. I put a little water in there, changed the water every couple of days, waited until it grew roots, stuck it in dirt. These were planted last March, so they're almost a year old. And look how tall they are. I mean, we are clear up to 25 inches, if you can see that. I know there's a little bit of a glare there. 25 inches. And here we are, fresh for the past year. Haven't had to buy any, 79 cents. And the trick to these is they will come with 1 stalk on them. And then as they grow, they'll make multiple stalks per onion. Only cut 1 per onion when you're using them, and they'll just keep regrowing. And sometimes they'll get 3 stalks per. Just cut and make sure you only have, that you have at least 1 stalk left, and they'll just continue to grow. Very, very proud of these. It's been very exciting. It's winter outside, and I have produce growing. This is one of those little broken solar lamps. Stuck it in a glass vase. Put some glass flowers that I already had in there. I let it sit in the windowsill. I let it draw sunlight, and then in the evening it lights up and lights up all of those little glass beads that I have in there. So beautiful, so comforting. Something I just made that I had from stuff around the house. This here is an old Singer sewing machine bottom. I had it in the yard, and I was using it to just balance my laundry basket on it when I would hang clothes on the line. We spray painted it, we put a top on it, and made it into our TV stand. We absolutely love this thing. I know people will tell you to cut the cable. Let me show you how great this Roku box is. We switched from cable a couple of years back now. It was up to like $160 to $180 a month out here in the sticks. Even with the digital antenna, could not bring in a station. I've had a house antenna before 3 different times. When it storms or wind blows, it snaps it off, and then somebody's having to get on the roof and try to fix it again. So it was just getting to really be a hassle. So we had gone to cable at one point, but we didn't have any extra channels, and it was still costing us that much. I was like, this is ridiculous. So we cut the cable. We got a Roku box. If you're interested, I can leave it in the description box, but this is so worth it. They cost about $40, and look at all these free apps, and we don't even have all of them uploaded. These are just the ones that we have chosen to download. There are so many, many more. We share Netflix with my son. We share Prime Video with my son and daughter. We do not have Hulu. It is already on here. We don't have Disney Plus. We don't have ESPN. We do have the Roku channel. We have AMC. You can pay extra for AMC Plus. We do not. We have Roku Live. We don't have Apple TV. We do have YouTube, so you can watch your YouTube on the big screen for free. We have Paramount. You can pay extra for Paramount Plus. We do not. You can have Tubi, Peacock. You can pay extra. We do not. It's all, there are free apps for these, and some people are paying a subscription for them every month for extras. We don't pay any of that extra. Freebie, that's offered through Amazon. You don't even have to have Amazon Prime for that. We have CBS Sports, which is free. Crackle, these, again, you have to pay for. We do not. Redbox, you can have free movies, plus you can have movies you can rent for low dollar, but we don't ever rent any. Plex, free. Pluto TV, free. Western Channel, free. Freebie TV, Yidio, Christmas Zone, Exumo, Fossum, Stir, Popcorn Flicks, Comet, the CW, Crunchyroll. These are all free, and they are way more TV than you could ever watch in your lifetime. Tons of movies, tons of TV shows. A lot of your favorites are on there. We absolutely love this. It has saved us so much money, and the main reason we had kept cable TV is because I like General Hospital. And so I didn't want to miss General Hospital. But I've started watching it on YouTube, and if I watch it that day or the next morning, it's still there. If I wait too long, it may disappear. So I've had to change my schedule just a little bit, but if I do happen to miss it, it is on Daily Motion for the next day after that. So I can get on Daily Motion and watch it for free. So there are ways around this. Sometimes you just have to get used to the new ways just a little bit. But these are some of the ways that we have learned to save some money so that we don't need this, that, and the other to be satisfied. And so we can keep ourselves entertained, and it's just a wonderful, simple life. I hope that you are inspired by this. I hope maybe you're inspired to change a few things that will save you money. And I hope to see you in the next video. If this has brought you value, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you later.